Continuing with cross-examination of the Cellebrite expert, the defense used him to talk about what they expect an additional state expert to say about the phone data, and it sounds like another state witness is going to say that there is an impact event that shows up on the phone that would correlate with a car crash or him being hit by Karen Read's car. But the defense used this witness to point out that time that the next witness will say is an impact actually occurs before several user-initiated actions on the phone, according to this expert, would include Face ID, recognizing John's face, an intentional closing of the iPhone. Pretty clear he's using the phone after what they expect to be the time index of the supposed impact event on the phone from another expert. They also really took some shots at the temperature data of the battery. The tests conducted by this data expert regarding that were sort of quasi-scientific. What they showed is a rapid and extreme drop of the phone temperature when placed in a freezer or placed outside in cold weather. Something like 40 degrees in 15 minutes. And then they compared that, the defense had him compare that with the John's cell phone data, temperature data. And what that showed is a much slower temperature drop over an hour plus. It didn't drop 30 degrees or something until much later, like when they're about to pull the body off of him in like 5, 6 in the morning. That's when it's 30, 40 degrees, from 77 degrees down to 40 something. So that still doesn't exactly refute the prosecution's theory that he's laying on the phone and that's keeping it from dropping as quickly, but it calls it into question. I think on this issue, the defense still is going to have to answer why the phone was dropping in temperature if it was inside, because he's been beaten up and killed inside. They haven't said they think the phone is inside. The phone doesn't have to be where he is, but they're going to have to tie that together at least a little bit, I think. Otherwise, we're left with the phone was outside for several hours, and that's a little hard to square with their theory. So we'll see what they have to say on that front.